Alright guys, so we just made our way down into New Jersey. This is Moloka Township. This is Amotol, if I'm saying it correctly. Raceway down here. There's nothing much of it left, really. Just some mud and dirt. But there is some war bunkers out here. And there's also, if I can find them, this used to be marked as a dump site. After they closed the Raceway down, people were coming back and dumping trash and things like that. And I remember when I was younger coming back here, and there was always old, like what would be now antique bottles and cans from, you know, Coca-Cola back when they first started. Even some of the plastic bottles where they were rounded at the bottom instead of being with the little feet on it to sit on the shelf. So hopefully we can find some of that so I can show you guys. So let's head on in and see what we got. So yeah guys, a little bit of backstory here. When I was younger, I used to actually ride my bike back here. I had a mountain bike, so it was pretty cool splashing through some of the mud and things like that. Not really 100% sure if I can bring the Jeep back here. If I walk through this and I find out I can, I just may, because it does show signs that there's been some off-road vehicles coming back here. But however, further down that way, I believe is actually marked as a private property section where off-road vehicles, hunting, and things like that are not permitted. And also entry is not permitted. It's chained off. But it's been like that ever since I've, you know, been coming back here. I know there are woodland security cameras back there as well. But it's kind of a weird setup how this is, because this is actually listed and legal to be back here. It's just once you go further down on that side, that's where it becomes a little bit where you don't 100% know. But this road that we entered on is actually a illicit entrance for the Raceway here. So you can see this is actually kind of blocked off pretty bad by some trees that have fallen. So if I do bring the Jeep back here, I would definitely have to go that way. But I do want to scope it out before I go doing anything. Oh, wow. Well, there's some bones down there, and there is lots of trash. There's some bottles too. I think these are still the old bottles, if I'm correct. Hey, there's bones down here, man. There's bones. It's like a rib cage over here. Looks like a piece of meat. Well, I don't know. It looks like it might be. I'm going to check that out in a second. Yeah, there's fur.
I think that's deer. That's definitely deer.
You guys can see the jawbone there, and
what's living out here that did that.
There's the ribcage. Well, it might be Bigfoot, because like Cliff has mentioned, you know, there were pieces of clothing, and I see some fabric right there. So Bigfoot came here, got drunk, and ate a deer. You out here, Cliff?
Probably is.
Well, actually, though, fun fact, this is actually one of the rumor locations for the Jersey Devil and Bigfoot sightings.
Oh, look, there's a jawbone right there.
Yeah, I did see that. That's disgusting. Oh, there's the skull, actually. that. Yeah, there's a skull right there.
Right there. Rib cage right there. The fur right here.
So something definitely ate it. This didn't just...
Yeah, no, this didn't.
That got mutilated. Yeah, what's over here? Yeah, there's some more fur, and that looks freshly done. That's got blood on it. Oh God! Oh Jesus! There's deer legs.
Yeah, I see that now.
Like,
We're in the feeding den.
holy crap, man! That's literally just wow.
There's definitely something nasty.
Yeah, that's messed up. Wow. They're like, yes, let's leave.
I'm not hanging out in the feeding den.
All right, so
That's their dinner table.
that's definitely nothing I've ever seen before coming back here. That was pretty disgusting.
Oh, of course. What is New Jersey without seashells?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody had to put them there.
Gotta have the seashells.
But that was pretty disgusting
There's a shoe.
seeing that. And again, it actually kind of made it worse because the one was fresh. Like that was fresh, like fresh.
Oh. Like that.
Yeah, parts of a baby doll. Oh, here we go.
Broken.
Right here.
Look, yep, here's some more bones
Nice
right here.
old 7-Up.
I'm stepping on them.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more bones. These ones are definitely older though. Okay, so you can see the areas where the dump sites are. All the trash. I'm not going to go rummaging through all that. I really thought I would, but now that I'm finding like remains. But actually, one thing I will point out though, right there on top of that tree, you can see there's a blue jar, well, a glass jar. Anyway, those, if you find those intact, those actually sell for quite a bit of money. Those are vintage as hell. But you could find, for example, like old peroxide bottles.
Here, I'll Vanna White it for you. There's some old oil filters.
Yep.
An air filter.
It's like a bottle with a cork in it.
Ooh, you're breaking the tree.
So guys, just as a heads up to further make this spookier, we are in New Jersey. Now my license to conceal carry is for PA only. So I am out here with absolutely nothing at the moment. Which kind of makes this a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. Just because that's screwed up. That's not those aren't deer that died. Those are deer that were drugged there and eaten. Let's see more of the bottles here. This one, not sure what that is. There's nothing written on it. That's probably fresh. There's a shot glass and a bottle. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, these are old though. Oh, this is old. This is just crazy though, because somebody's definitely been rummaging through stuff and moving it. Look at this. Grass literally grew inside of this. That is freaking awesome. That is so cool. And you can actually see, like, if you look at the bottom, you can see where the dirt is. That is seriously awesome.
Here's some of JP's nature's carpet. Stepped on the flat, so definitely be careful where you step.
Oh, you found that square one, yeah.
Of course it's broken, but the old Anheuser-Busch bottles are everywhere. Yeah, it's all smashed out on this side.
So these, I know this has always been
Dirt track? Was it a...
as far as I know, there should have been wood laid out, I guess. Something there.
That's like, looks like pool liner. Oh yeah, that's pool liner.
There's some trash just over there on the ground. There's going to be trash all over the place here. And it's not that it's vandalism. This, like I said, was actually a dump site after they closed down the Raceway. So all these antique bottles and things like that are actually to be expected back here. So as you can see, off-roading in this direction with the Jeep is definitely not something that would happen. But straight up ahead, I do see something going across. So if my memory is correct, then we are getting close to where the bunkers are. So there will be two bunkers and then like a trench dig out. I remember seeing them a lot as a kid. It's been forever since I've actually seen them. Oh, here we go. Oh, what do we got here? Nice green bottle, but nothing on it. Pieces of the house. Oh, here's a bunch of pieces of sink or a toilet. I'll say probably a toilet, just because of that squared off pieces there.
Car.
Yeah. So it's like two things that mark the place as abandoned: toys and toilets.
Car parts.
Yeah, and car parts. Car parts, toys, and toilets. Those are like your big indications that something's abandoned. Yep, Christmas decorations too, RJ's saying.
like oil filters.
Yeah? What, for like trucks? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and there's some oil filters right here also. Something out there too, white.
Yeah, I see that.
I think we might end up going past that. Oh yeah, here's another. Yeah, this is that other path. So this is
Oh yeah, that vehicle was parked there.
No, it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was. It's a black.
Because this is that spot where you were saying to pull in, but I passed it. So.
See it in there. It's a guardrail.
Yeah.
This is where the turn. This is where the turn is, right?
Yeah.
So what turn it is, I'm not sure. I would guess probably since we're on the roadside, maybe this is turn 1 going into turn 2.
Oh, there's
Not sure how the layout of the track is.
another bone.
Another bone.
What's the angle? I think that is actually a shortcut to the bunkers, but I know this goes around to it. Okay, so here's what I've seen in the distance right here. Now this is new. This is not something that I remember ever being here. Just some more bones inside. There's more bones inside of that.
Seriously?
Yeah, nothing crazy, but
Bigfoot's trying to be respectful and throw in the trash can.
it's actually kind of crazy how many bones we have been finding. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, it's still, I'd rather see the empty bones rather than something freshly torn apart. There's like a comfort level in that. At least if the bones are clean, you know it's been sitting there for a while, but when you see something freshly mutilated, it's a little worrisome. So, what we're on right now, this, as far as I know and believe, this is a part of the actual racetrack. I don't know if it was, I want to say it must have been like a horse track. I'm not 100% sure what it was that was racing back here. That's something that would have to be researched. So if you're interested in trying to learn some more about this place, just go ahead and search it up online. You can find some information. However, I just don't know the info off the top of my head. And honestly, I never really did. I knew this was a racetrack, but trying to remember so hard about this, but I'm actually thinking back there when I said that that was a shortcut to the bunkers. I think that may have actually been where we need to go. I'm starting to get concerned walking deeper into the woods because the road is back that way, and we were relatively close. All we would have had to have done is run through a little bit of brush. I think I actually found the bunker. I think I did. I think I found it. So there's something I'm seeing right back there. I think that's the bunker. So then yes, I would be correct. We're going to continue this trail here, and that's going to wrap us around. Like I said, I think I found it. I was starting to get a little bit worried because I was feeling like we were walking back a little bit too far. So then I started thinking maybe that spot where I thought was a shortcut might have actually been. And it is. And right there, up here closer to us, you can see is actually where there was a structure. There was a building there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that might have been something for the racetrack too.
Well, supposedly out in the woods there actually was, you know, like how Concrete City is?
Yeah.
There was actually living structures back here.
Oh, there were?
For this. So, and they were saying online that you would find like the you know, yeah. Well, there's, yeah, we should be able to go up and around. I think this is it's a lot bigger than I remember it being. I remember it being tiny. Wouldn't that be something? But yeah, this is going to wrap around right to the front. Yeah, because I don't see two, I see one. And in that photo, there was two side by side. Yeah.
That looks like a substantial size building.
Yeah. Yep, right here it curves and goes in front of it. You see, this was a little bit different when I was younger and riding a bike back here. I never actually walked this area. So walking this is definitely a little bit longer, which is why in my head I was getting a little bit confused and I was trying to figure out, you know, am I going in the right direction, or am I, you know, like possibly going down too far or whatever. It's definitely been a few years since being back here last, so it all looks different. I kind of remember, but you know how it is, especially after you haven't been somewhere for so long, you start to forget. And that's pretty much where I'm at with it, because I actually thought this curved a little bit closer, but it looks like it's going, looks like we're going deeper back, further still. So now I'm really trying to remember here exactly where I'm going. Okay, yeah, I remember. Alright, so back there is a main trail for something that I've never found anything on. I don't know what that is. This is going to take you back in that direction, and right here is where we're going to go around to be able to see the bunker. So guys, hopefully you're enjoying this. I don't typically do like in the woods hiking, but hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I guess you could say this is my first actual hike, and actually filming the entire the entire walk. But there's definitely a lot to see back here, and I think by actually showing you guys the effort that it's taking to get back to these, I think is something substantial for video, something interesting. But once you are back here in this area, you do get to the point where you stop seeing so much trash, because obviously this is a lot further back, and most people that dump, they usually want to dump early on. You don't really see people dumping and going far back. So I think even when they did dump here, I don't think it was an actual listed, like, it's a dump, where they, because at that rate they would have knocked all the trees down, and they would have started people all the way in the back. So this may have became a personal, like, hey, let's just start dumping there, and people just kind of went with it and started doing it on their own without it being, like an official, opened up establishment for a dump. Because like I said, you definitely would have had a lot more out here, but once you're back in this area, it pretty much stops. So we should hopefully be coming up on the bunkers. Now I said bunkers, and I'll show you an image. I also remember there being two, and I remember it being small. I don't remember what I had just seen in the woods. Whatever that large structure was definitely not something that I remember seeing. See, RJ's catching up now. But we are going to have to hurdle this guardrail to get back and continue to where we're going. This has been here though. Because back when I seen that other guardrail and I said we had to jump over it, this is the one that I was thinking of.
Well, I just looked on maps to see where we're at in reference to the turn.
Yeah.
We're like, here's the turn, we're over here.
Far.
Yeah, not real far, but I mean, we were over here. So we came up through the middle of it.
Does this mean anything?
No, not really.
So I'm curious on what's posted. I wonder if it's going back that way it's posted. I don't remember seeing that sign. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have to walk my bike up over the boulder.
So the track keeps going that way.
Yeah. So there's a posted sign there. Which I'm assuming it's going, it means not to go back that way. But I'm not interested in going that way. I'm also not interested in going this way. I'm going over this way, so I'm not going anywhere near the posted sign at all. sign there. It was. I remember this sign. This isn't a trespassing sign. This is something else. See if you see it has right here like violators, and it says something about survivors here. This was not a trespassing sign.
See the tree stand?
Yeah. But I was just saying this sign, you can see where it says like the violators, and it's like printed on there that it's X'd out. The bottom portion of it says survivors. I remember seeing this sign back here. It's something, I don't know what the deal with that sign was.
Huh.
But it was kind of like a silly, like
oh, like a parody?
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely love to hit this with the Jeep. I actually do remember when I was younger flying through that on the bike. It was always fun. There's a structure there. I don't remember that one. Yeah, here's the sign.
The sign that Alan was.
So I don't know if I consider that like relevant.
Okay, so here's the sign that Alan was referring to. I don't know if it's too bad. Can you get that?
I might have to post a photo of it.
Extend you up so you can see it because it's pretty high up in the tree. I can't see the screen, so I don't know if you can see it or not. There we go. So it says, posted, no poaching, no trespassing, no nothing. This applies to friends, relatives, enemies, and you. Violators is crossed off, and it says survivors will be prosecuted.
Yeah, so I don't know if I find that as irrelevant.
That seems like a joke to me.
Yeah, I've never seen anything.
That might be the hunters, whoever's hunting out here.
Maybe.
May have put them up.
Yeah, they're all the same. Alright, guys. RJ wants to buy one of those signs. So, right here you can actually see the remains of what would have been a structure. Some sort of living area, possibly. There's also another one right there. Huh? Oh. RJ. RJ. Alright guys, there's a person back there. Glad to see it's another
yeah, I saw you guys park when I was coming up. I figured I gotta be in the right spot. So
yeah, there's I think there's two other.
yeah, there's that building up there, a little farther up. Yeah.
Okay. And there's also a drive-in theater that's abandoned.
Oh yeah.
It should be on the other side of the road somewhere.
Kind of closer to where you guys parked.
Yeah, there's like it's in that vicinity somewhere. There's a ticket booth in the theater. I think it's actually near where that white truck is.
Okay.
There's like a chain. I think if you go over that, then it's back there.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we were looking at the same site, right?
Yeah, I'm like, oh god, it's a camera. Okay, we're good.
I was just about to say, friend or foe?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright guys, so here we go. You can see right inside. This is actually pretty large. It is larger than I remember, but this is actually in fact what was shown on the photo, because it would be this one and then the one that's over there. I'm glad that was another Explorer. I was like kind of going for a minute. I'm like, oh shit, there's a person. Never had an encounter where we actually stumbled upon somebody, but luckily our friendly encounter was pleasant. So thank God for that, because that definitely never went exploring, especially something so deep in the woods like this is, and came across another person. So that was definitely something else. Yeah, so here you go guys, this is the bunker. This is one of them anyway. Yeah, so actually standing right here, we can see a good shot of the second one there. So the second one is actually the one that we had seen from the other side, and this one is here. So now that I know how this is actually working, it is these two. It's not just one big one. They were a lot bigger than what I had remembered. But again, this was back when I was a kid. I wasn't doing the exploring and things like, I mean, I guess I was essentially, but I wasn't acknowledging what I was doing, essentially. Like, you know, it wasn't like how I'm doing it now on YouTube. So a little bit of a different situation. So okay, and right here you can see there's a framed outline from concrete, a little barrier here, which does run along right here. I'll show you guys inside of there in 1 second. Also going to show you right here. It's just kind of like a an in-between, but you have that one wall. There's RJ. So here we are. Let's take a look inside. So I don't know about you guys, but this, at least for me, brings back a lot of memories, and I think this is a really cool place. I really like the fact that I can relate to something from back in my history of exploring before I really knew I was going to be doing this whole YouTube thing. Here we go, there's a wooden crossboard right there. To get over this, I'm putting one hand here on the wall, putting another foot up here. Yeah, Nikes, not wearing my hiking boots, my dog ate them. And jump! Ouch! Ow! Stickers, ouch! Oh, that felt great. Actually got another bottle back here. That one somebody had to have brought back. This definitely was out of range of the dumping location. Looks like paintballs and some water bottles. Not fresh water bottles, but definitely some water bottles that indicates that somebody was actually back here. Maybe not 100% recently within this year, but within about a year or 2 year time frame. Head over on the side. It's like a little panner. Something there. Looks like we got some more bones. It does look like, yeah, it does look like bones. Maybe from, I don't know what that's from. But these structures definitely remind you of a concrete city style structure. Ouch. It's nice to say there's no vandalism though. I don't think this is a spot too many people know about as far as graffiti artists. It's kind of weird that there's some gloves there. Those are fresh. They wouldn't still be white. This is one of the crossboards, probably from right up top there, that it's falling down. You see that rotted away. Pretty good. Definitely got to be careful with this one. I don't want to get caught in any of that rebar. Ugh. Hey neighbor.
What's up? So I think we found the bunkers.
Yeah.
There's another one over there.
I noticed that. So I think that's the one that we were seeing from the other side.
Yeah.
So it must have been years ago when that picture was taken, because
well, it almost looks like they took it from this end and they're showing just like the two ends.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird though how like open it looks. It doesn't look all wooded. That's what threw me off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you come out here, it's kind of weird. I just found something.
Oh,
pretty cool
actually.
here.
Oh wait, you found a knife?
I found a knife. Let's see what we got here. It's a little wet, but. And it's plastic.
What? What?
It's G.I. Joe.
Can I see that? You got What the heck? Yo.
Oh, that had me excited.
It's like a prop knife. I think that's something. Wow.
Oh, that's a keeper. Let's see if we can get through customs with it.
So actually, you know what? What that photo might have been just this.
That's what I'm.
And it just made it look like it was two buildings, which I mean, I guess it is, but there's that wall there.
That photo was taken like right about here.
Yeah. So that photo doesn't actually show, though.
That makes sense.
It doesn't show that there's another building.
No.
It makes it look like there's two buildings side by side, but they're actually
Come here and look what I'm
further
looking
apart.
at.
Ew. More deer leg. Yum.
So, you see that? I mean, that's that picture right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what makes you think it's two,
Yeah.
but it's actually one big. What the heck was it for?
Explosives.
Oh really?
Yeah.
For testing?
No, for the military. This was actually a base. Yeah. If I remember correctly, we can get on top of the other one. Alright guys, so here you can see the the foundation, but that's what we had seen in the photo. Essentially, it's like this shot right here, which makes it look like there's two. These are actually connected though. There is two, however, the other building is right over there. So I remembered this, but I remembered it incorrectly, and the photo was very misleading because it really like made me think that they were side by side like that. Here we can see that there was in fact people paintballing. Man, I thought there was no vandalism. And come over to this side and see all the paintballs. So this paintballing was definitely fresh, because it would have washed up and those balls would have exploded. But yeah, I think right over there the wall's actually knocked down and we can actually get on top of these. See, the inside is relatively the same. Hey RJ, I think that picture was done at these ones, because this whole thing's wide open.
That?
I think that picture was done at these ones. Because look, this is all wide open.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I think that photo was done at this one.
Oh, okay.
You see how it's wide open like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody recently came back here and paintballed because that's.
Yeah, I saw it over there too.
These ain't old. But back there, the walls actually busted that cross wall. So I think if you wanted to go on top, that's where you would go. Instead of walking along the outside of this one, since it is the same, I'm going to go through the inside. A little bit more convenient. Was definitely not vandalized like this back when I used to come back here for the paintballs. Oh, and here's your very cheap, I'm broke and poor and can't afford anything whiskey or vodka, whatever it is. I think it's vodka. Here you can see there's a bunch of tires. This wall is completely fallen, but it's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. It's still got the rebar in it. And this one's just missing the whole wall to begin with. I don't even know where the wall is for over here. So right here you can actually get a better shot of the tires. It's kind of crazy that tree actually grew through that tire right there. But there's a chair right there. If I can turn around without falling. Here's what we're up on top of. So this is the view from above.
Breaking away right here. It's actually this bottom part of the wall is shifted this way a little bit from the top part. Very slightly. You can kind of see it right here or not, but you see this is out a little bit where that one is in a little bit. Same thing right here.
He doesn't even realize I'm up here.
Bottom. Definitely something out here.
Yeah, so this is the view. Yeah, I was actually up here spying on you the entire time and you didn't even notice.
Good. Ooh, tars. We found tars. Lots and lots of tars.
Yeah, I just kind of grabbed that rebar right there and put my foot up and pulled up. It's sturdy, it's not going anywhere.
Famous last words. It's sturdy, it's not going anywhere. This doesn't work too well. Oh, there we go. Get too old for this crap. That hurt a little bit.
Are you going all the way up?
I'm gonna try. Better leave my knife down here so I don't stab myself.
At least we have something to defend ourselves now from that
I know,
that terrible deer slaughtering monster.
Never gonna know what hit it.
Right.
Be like trying to cut a steak with a butter knife. Oh yeah, if I'm gonna fall, at least you'll get it on camera.
Oh yeah.
You better get a shit ton of views for that. Alright. Seems it off, Nimsy.
Does it?
No.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, wait, I don't.
Alright, so made it up here. A little sketchy, a little tricky, a little fun, challenging, slightly, maybe, not really. But these are a really good view from up here. You can see more of the top.
But yeah, I think on our exit, we're gonna go straight back that way where I was mentioning about the shortcut. Just cut right between the trees, and go that way. This way we're not walking all the way around again. And I don't want to walk out towards the road this way. I'd rather go back the way we came. So of course RJ over here decided he's gonna try and walk all the way across.
Ooh. That's a little thin right there. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is old style concrete because it's got the stone in it, what they call pea gravel,
Right.
in it, mixed into it for strength. Just so nobody else steps on that and hurts himself. You know, those crazy mofos like me. Good. Take one.
Yep.
Quiet on set.
Which way are you jumping? On the inside?
Action. I'm not jumping. I'm going down to the window and then I'm just gonna use the window as like a step.
Whoa.
There goes my keys. Yeah.
Hey, you made it. That
seemed like a softer landing.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed our little adventure into the woods. If you guys like seeing videos like this where we actually go out and explore deep into the woods like this, comment and let me know, and then we'll definitely make some arrangements for some stuff like that. And hopefully we don't have any more weird encounters today.
Nobody gets any weirder than me.
Yeah, that was it kind of spooked me a little bit, but it was better that we came up on him rather than him coming up on us, because at least I kind of got to scope him out before approaching. So that was good, but that was the first time we ever came across somebody, especially in a location secluded like this. So it's gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time. The apocalypse.